knocked over a stack of Blu-ray movies. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Yuri Lowenthall on the Spectacular Spider Memes. Year 1, Yuri Lowenthall and the radioactive spider, I guess. Trying to get the damn stand to stay in place. The thing's only 20 years old. Why is it giving me trouble? Now let's hope, beyond hope, that somebody doesn't decide to report my goddamn stream this time. And just to reiterate, Sony killed Michael Jackson, and Sony a bunch of fucking cucks. Who shouted my name? First thing she heard was Sonny or a bunch of fucking cucks. Oh. I was...
Oh my god.
What? Did you see my stream title?
Hold on a sec. I gotta check your stream. Yuri Lowenthall, the Spectacular Spider Memes. Already I love it.
Unfortunately, I selected Amazing as my difficulty mode. I can bump it up to Spectacular, but I kind of don't want to.
Just go with Amazing for now.
Yeah, and I did a bunch of setup while I was making sure the game was installed on Sunday.
So have you tried? So have you gotten anywhere so far?
I am literally just starting it now.
Ah, okay. Well, let me just say, you're gonna want to do a lot of things in that game. You're gonna want to be a bit of a completionist if you want to make that game a little easier for yourself.
Okay.
So while you're playing a action adventure or platformer game developed by Insomniac, I am playing a JRPG developed by a Bamco. Those that don't know, it's Bandai Namco. Rest in peace, Uncle Ben.
So they have Peter's police scanner there.
Of course, he needs one in order to find out about any crimes. And yes, they go with web shooters for this one instead of, organic webbing.
Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate, but what can you do? New laptop fun. Yeah, you definitely need a new one, buddy. And now my controller is buzzing when his phone is.
All units, level 4
That's a nice little detail, I'll admit. At the very least, I found a good grinding spot. So this isn't gonna take too long. I hope.
Okay, that cannot taste good, Peter. Although, let's see here. Yes, I do.
given his living condition...
Oh, fuck
anything
those
will
eyes.
taste
Fuck
good.
those eyes. This is like his apartment from the Raimi movies.
SWAT is 1084 at this tower.
It's like his
All
apartment
units
from the
stand by.
Raimi movies, yet the outfit is closer to the MCU Spider-Man.
Yeah, and fuck that outfit already.
By the way, the MCU Spider-Man and the Sam Raimi outfit and the Far From Home outfit and the Spider-Verse outfit are available for usage in this game. Oh, and also the Iron Spider.
Oh, we're right into the game. That's nice.
Yep. And it plays kind of like Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, which is the last really, truly good Spider-Man game, I'd say.
Some people would argue Shattered Dimensions.
Shattered Dimensions had some issues, I'd say.
Yeah, but at the very least, it give us the opportunity to play as Noir Spidey before he was voiced by Nick Cage.
Sometimes I just burn myself with matches so I can feel something.
I love that movie.
Oh, that was awesome. The wall run is automatic. That's neat.
Yep.
And they brought the web zip back. Oh.
It's like I'm watching it's like I'm watching a kid in a candy factory. Though then again, I'm sure you'll find something wrong with this game.
Well, I almost
hello?
always do,
Parker,
even by
where are
accident.
you? We must run through the demonstration
That's
at least
not
once
your
before
fault.
the grant committee arrives.
Oop.
Yes. Sorry. Yes. Dealing with a personal issue. I'll be in soon. Promise. Better wrap this up quick than get to my real job.
Why haven't you joined the Avengers full time yet, Peter?
Because he wants to stay low to the ground. Yeah, I know, you're gonna hate me for quoting the MCU Spider-Man movies.
Yeah, staying low to the ground is quite literally not something Spider-Man
Looks like Yuri
does.
called in the cavalry.
Well, literally speaking. You know, he could forge his own Avengers team with Jessica Jones, Daredevil, Iron Fist, Luke Cage.
And of course, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I'll start
Remember
my
that
own
meme?
Avenger. Yes. I'll start my own team with the Ninja Turtles.
Hell yeah, I'm a Ninja Turtle.
So we're already in the start of the game, and you're fighting against Wilson Fisk's men.
And we are in the beginning of Amazing Spider-Man 2. No, wait, we're in the beginning of Resident Evil 2.
But Raccoon City isn't falling under a pandemic.
No, it's falling under the iron fist of the Kingpin.
Who you may or may not have embarrassed in front of
Who's
her.
ready for their hot, fresh cup of bodily harm?
What?
Hot, fresh cup of bodily harm.
Gotta warn you, I'm feeling punchy today.
Oh, and by the way, the counter prompt, the Spider Sense counter prompt, is totally reminiscent of the Batman Arkham games.
Spider-Man kinda did that first, though.
In Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
Hey, Spider-Man beating us up. You gotta hold L1 and R1 for the, for grabbing the grate. It's...
Man, Fisk has a lot of guys on his payroll.
So how would you rate the combat out of 10?
It's way better than Spider-Man 3. And the web swinging is way better than Shattered Dimensions.
Which Spider-Man 3? Because don't forget, there's the...
Okay, the Wii game. The Wii version.
I I kind of like that version. This coming from
Okay, Yuri,
Big
all
Softy,
done.
who
What's happening?
owns the Wii version.
Yeah, I've played it to death.
Yuri! I knew Fisk wouldn't go quietly.
Oh, Fisk really does have a lot of guys on his payroll.
Get more
Yes,
backup.
he does.
And lock down the airspace.
Yuri, you okay?
If he makes it out of that building, we're gonna lose him.
I'm gonna go,
Do your thing.
Seize the day, Willie. Heads up. Hey, where are you going? Get! I'll clear a path. Follow me.
Get out of here, Spider-Man. We got this.
Sorry to break it to you, but you do not got this, buddy.
What's Spider-Man doing here? He's gonna mess everything up!
Ah, thanks for the
I kind of live in this fucking city, dickweed.
I guess this is what they call a hostile workplace.
Oh yeah, but still.
Down, down, down!
Gotta take those shooters out.
You should run!
Informon to train.
Somebody shoot him down! Can't think what for.
I think that's all of them.
Come on, come on. They shut the elevators down. Take the stairs.
I prefer a more direct approach.
What, no QuickTime events?
Nope.
Spider-Man, status.
Well, later.
Heading to the upper floors.
Not right
hoping
now.
nobody turns on the elevators.
Our choppers are taking fire. Looks like Fisk has armed men on every floor.
He's desperate.
And he's hitting us with everything he's got.
I have to find him and end this.
Not yet. We just picked up chatter. They're wiping all their data servers. We need that evidence if we want to put him away for good.
Okay, server room it is.
By the way,
Call from May.
you know who voices Yuri Watanabe?
Hi, Aunt May.
Who?
What is all that
Tara
noise?
Platt.
Watching
Huh.
a superhero movie. What's up?
So basically, it's Yuri talking to his wife, but as Yuri.
Well, okay. Love you.
Love you too.
I have to wonder how weird that would be in the recording booth.
That depends on whether they were actually in the booth at the same time or if they're recorded separately.
Both are entirely in the realm of possibility.
How exactly do you think this ends well for you?
I'll teach you some respect!
What's your favorite Spider-Man meme?
Stop it!
Probably the "Do you see this shit" one.
Which is commonly used for Demon Slayer. Or when in regards to one bit
Ah,
of
that
BS
guy's fucking dead. kicked him in the fucking jaw, and he flew off of the balcony.
Server room before there's no evidence left. If I go in this way, they'll destroy all the evidence.
Yeah, I think this game completely forgot that Spider-Man has a bit of a no-kill rule.
There we go.
Yeah, he's kind of got more of a no-kill rule than Batman, and like he follows
Like my
it.
own private ventrance. Fisk may be a dirty criminal, but he has remarkably clean air vents.
Well, no shit.
erased.
He's rich.
And bad.
They're so cute when they're
Some people comment that Kingpin
Halfway there.
and is very much like Lex Luthor, except Spider-Man keeps cracking fat jokes.
Is this tech support? I forgot my password.
Don't let him near the console.
What do you think of what poor Wilson Fisk has to go through with Spider-Man?
Stall him. The system's still purging.
I thought the IT guys at my last job were rude.
You should have seen it.
Also, you'll never guess who voiced... Also... Oh, Dr. Octavius is in this game, and you'll never guess who voices him.
Gotta access that console before
Peter
everything's
Serafinowicz.
gone. Let's see just how good their security
Nope.
is.
The guy who voices
You guys
Rigby
forgot
in
the latest
Regular
kernel
Show.
patch.
Oh.
William
Says
Salyers,
the guy frantically
whom
erasing
I would
search
consider
history.
a second place for definitive Doc Ock. First being
True, but that's part of my
Alfred
charm, isn't
Molina. I mean, come on. Why would you not consider Alfred Molina one of the best Doc Ocks?
I mean, he was in the...
Look around you.
The second Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
What have you ever done, Matt?
You know, one of the best
Well, there was
superhero
that time
movies
I
out
took down
there.
a pompous, overstuffed crime lord before breakfast.
You know, without me, the scum I kept in check will run rampant.
You know, you do
Peter's
realize I'm just gonna defeat those guys, right? That's kind of my
Almost sad
thing.
to see it end.
You know, I see the fact that you haven't been like using a lot of the spider set and staying and pressing circle to dodge, and I'm just like, he's probably having an off day today. The Spider-Man, not you.
Are you just gonna stand there?
Yes, he's just gonna stand there.
Okay then.
Menacingly.
He's just standing there, menacingly.
Yuri, an explosion just...
I saw it. Fisk could have the whole place wired. I'm sitting in a bomb unit.
I'll make sure no one gets in their way.
Whoop. So, what do you think of Lowenthal as Peter Parker?
Way better than Drake Bell.
Anyone could be better than Drake Bell.
Drake
Even
Bell
Tom-
was... Now, I will say this, Drake Bell was better than Tom Holland.
Oh, now you're just saying that out of spite.
Yes, I am.
You know that's not true.
That depends on the movie.
That is what I kind of meant. You know that's not true because the Russos did him pretty well.
Except in Civil War.
Because you hate that movie.
That movie is terrible. That movie is literally one of the worst films ever made. Like, it's not as bad as Highlander 8.
For the movie.
It's not as bad as Highlander 8.
Alex secretly simps for Civil War.
Civil War is fucking garbage, and everybody knows it secretly.
He has a throne dedicated to that movie.
No, see, you have mistaken my Shrine to Power Rangers RPM for being for something else.
You can actually hear me whispering.
I'm not kidding, I actually do have a Shrine of Sorts Power Rangers RPM.
You know, I swear I was kidding on the whole shrine thing, but I believe
Like, it's
you
not,
on that.
it's not complete. Like, there's still some stuff I need to get for it, but, okay, guys, what are you trying to get me to do here?
They're trying to get you to be Spider-Man.
Yes, I understand that, but why? What am I fucking doing here? Zip point move. Okay, I get that. Why? What do you want me to do? Oh, there they are. Okay, I'm sorry.
You're not supposed to go down. You're supposed to go back up.
I'll get him for you. I'll teach you some respect.
And I'm purposely trying to pick the wrong directions just so that I can get to a treasure box, because I get the distinct impression that I need to think with portals.
Clear. Move up.
Hey guys, I guess bombs are part of Willie's getaway plan? Sounds like they're trapped.
You go after them. We'll look
He
for
also,
the bombs.
oh yeah, Yuri Lowenthal also does a way better Peter Parker than he does fucking Alucard.
Everyone clear
I
out!
was up here earlier. Where the hell were you?
Hello?
Oh, time to Jean Valjean this shit, or maybe just
I heard more people back that
web
way.
yank it.
I'll find them.
Spider-Man! We can't move! We're pinned down!
Okay, now I'm gonna Jean
When you're
Valjean.
free, get out fast. If you can walk,
So
help
you're gonna
me in.
sing?
Got it?
I want to take a wild guess. What movie came out a little before this scene.
Was it possibly a good Spider-Man film?
In my opinion, yes.
So absolutely not then.
Okay, Willie. Coming your way.
I'm gonna see if I can get people to request that you do some part of this in this homecoming suit.
If Fisk calls in a chopper, we have no one to stop it from landing.
And no one to chase him if he flies
do-
away.
Why do I get the feeling that's what he was planning all along?
Because he probably was.
Oop, oop, oop. Peter's having a spaz attack in the vent.
I'm trying to figure out where the fuck I'm supposed to go here. Oh, there
You're
we
supposed
go.
to go up.
Yeah, you do realize I don't have a super chat function on here, right?
Damn.
But you do realize you have someone who has played the game before, or on your side.
I'm talking about in terms of, like, for requesting the fucking
Incoming!
weak sauce lame suit.
So basically, any suit that isn't the movie suits.
That's enough out of you.
I was specifically
A little excessive, don't you
talking
think?
about the one from the MCU, but fuck it.
Far From Home is also in there.
Far
Or in
From
terms
Home
of
suit isn't terrible, but it's like, oh, those guys are dead.
What? Is it National Rocket Day or something?
Mr. Fisk, stand by!
Well, that guy fell a story and landed on his head, so, that guy's probably
dead.
paralyzed for life.
You know how I got these scars? From Batman? From
Bomb squad guys get through
Batman.
this.
Meanwhile, that one mook is like, you know how I got my scars?
down. I've got enough for
Spider-Man
everybody.
from Spider-Man.
I'm in an ass-kicking move! The hell was that?
Meanwhile, Andrew Garfield, old Spider-Man's like, when do I get my spider suit?
Okay, room is clear.
As soon as
Must
someone-
be somewhere ahead.
As soon as someone directs a movie, as soon as someone actually makes you relevant again,
You guys all right?
How are you guys always ahead of me?
Back up.
I think I'm it.
Lead the way. We'll be right
They
behind.
have instant transmission.
Heads up, boss.
Oh, that you guys worked for Fisk, huh?
Yep. Oh, and quite a bit of this is tutorial. Oh, but at the very least, it's a tutorial that makes sense since you're like learning how to play the game
Plan didn't work. On to plan B.
while still taking part in something and going on in said game. I ended up having to talk with somebody saying like somehow PS5 Spider-Man looks more like Tom Holland than Tom Holland does. Because Tom Holland looks more like the Spider-Man in this version of the game than he does in the PS5 version.
Well, he actually looks like the adult version of Tom Holland, as opposed to, you know, being Tom Holland's face pasted onto somebody else's body.
Someone actually, and people were like saying, people in the cast of this game were getting like, so you're going to attack the person who made the facial model? I'm like, no, we're not.
With pleasure.
Yeah. People don't seem to realize that saying this face is not fit for the game, it has nothing to do with the fact that the actor doesn't look like it. It has more to do with the fact that the fucking directors chose something very, very stupid.
Indeed.
Writing your memoirs? Don't forget the hyphen between
Oh, and also Travis Willingham voices Wilson Fisk in this game.
See, I would have said
Surprised
Clancy
you
Brown.
made it this far. But your
But,
foolishness.
yeah.
I would have also wanted Clancy Brown to voice him. But then
Oh,
again,
so
Clancy Brown...
you're pulling the Watch Dogs trick, huh?
You do know I can still see you, right?
80 years of this.
Oh, and unfortunately, Wilson Fisk does have... Wilson Fisk is kind of an example of a different type of move that you fight in this game.
That's unfortunate.
It is. Because quite honestly, he is somewhat unique, but he's still basis for a generic mook.
Now!
What are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing?
You think?
How is this happening?
What's wrong, Willie?
What am I
You seem
doing?
Angry.
I will destroy you.
Thwarting my plans? Thwarting your plans?
Are
Best
you?
shot.
Yes.
You know what? Yes. I will destroy you.
Gave me an opening.
I break my desk in half because that makes sense.
You'll die as uselessly as you
Yeah, you
live.
gotta web him up and then pummel him. 'Cause otherwise he'll do that. Ooh. Next thing you know, he's gonna go for a choke slam.
You're out of your depth, boy.
Not this time.
Poosh. Ooh. Can Spider-Man defeat Wilson Fisk, or will he meet an untimely end? And by this cue ball's hands. Find out next time on The Spectacular Spider-Man.
The fuck
You are
kind
everything
of
that's wrong
steroids
with
have
this
you been
city.
taking?
You forget that this is the Kingpin.
The fuck
was
kind
gonna
of
say the same to
steroids
you.
have you been
You
taking?
know what to do, man.
Once again, he is the Kingpin.
I understand that. What the fuck?
don't forget that you may or may not have embarrassed him in front of her. I just love about Spider-Man just like casually flips over somebody.
His own man, he's kicking his own guys' asses.
I love that detail in some video games. Just like just like you could have like, because in some games you could have like some guy with a big FU laser or fire, and then it's like it encompasses pretty much the entire area, but none of the mooks get beaten up by the laser except for you. Whereas this game and the Batman Arkham series,
I was hitting the button. I was hitting the button. I was hitting the fucking button, guys.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, the ragdoll physics in this game are funny.
I can't reach him.
Something I said. You're losing, Willie.
I haven't even started trying.
Ooh. Oh, god damn it.
Still haven't learned.
Does Wilson Fisk have to choke somebody?
Everyone engage.
You know, this is kind of reminding me of the opening to this is kind of reminding me of how Into the Spider-Verse begins, except Miles Morales isn't around to witness Fisk kill Peter, who may or may not be a little pine-ish.
Oh, Captain Kirk, you say?
Yeah, Chris Pine voiced that version of Peter in the movie.
Yeah. So he's got, what? He played both Spider-Man and Steve Trevor.
Yep. Yet another DC Marvel crossover.
Tiresome annoyance.
Hang in there. It'll be over soon.
Oh, god fucking damn it. Okay, so CW released a new Batwoman poster, and, looks fucking dumb.
That whole series looks dumb. Here comes the train! Every time I see Wilson Fisk do like a charging up, or a big mook charging up, charging at you, all I can think is Deadpool's like, here comes the train!
Something I said. You're losing, Willie.
I haven't even started trying.
And my dad's making Deadpool references.
Don't let him win. You asked for this.
Still waiting on the training to be done there.
All these years, and you still haven't learned.
Ooh. So when is Miles Morales gonna take up the mantle and have to learn how to be Spider-Man from an alternate universe Peter Parker?
Around the time that I quit playing the game.
Now, Miles Morales comes out on November.
Was it something I said? You're losing, Willie.
I was talking about that specific circumstance.
I'm sure people who've seen Netflix Daredevil would get at some of the references I make in regards to Wilson Fisk. How would you rate how would you rate that version of Daredevil's outfit?
It's good. It's better than the movie's version.
With the movie featuring Batfleck.
Yeah.
Father, I have sinned, for I am in Daredevil. I have to wonder how we handle Daredevil.
Oh, you are not gonna fucking Batman me, motherfucker.
You mean Bane you?
Oh, come on, I hit the button!
You did! Oop. Oops.
And I know how I survived. Gwen Stacy died to that.
So, should we kiss now?
Yeah.
Later.
Yes, Gwen Stacy died to that, but Kingpin somehow gets to survive.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, guess what you get to do in the meantime between story missions in this game?
I get to go take
Finally
pictures
off
of
to Rikers,
Spider-Man.
Huh? You know, I think you've got more enemies in there than I do.
Okay, you get to do the picture thing, but that's on a later prompt.
Gotta go. Hey, good luck, Willie. I have a feeling
I'm talking more, side quests, like picking up, like, getting stuff. Like getting certain, getting backpacks around town, or
maybe take a vacation.
Or solving crimes.
Because I'm Spider-Man. Where are they?
And you wanted to solve crimes and whatnot, so you could get like skill points and other types of points towards various gadgets and whatnot.
Let's see, I can go with Web Swinger, Defender, or Innovator.
You can upgrade. There's enough skill points to upgrade every single one of those, Alex.
Yeah.
So ultimately, by the end of the game, you'll probably be able to get all three.
I'll go with that one.
8 max.
I think I'll go with Defender if I can.
That's alright.
Perfect Dodge. That's a good one. Do that for right now, and then we'll move on. My suit is fucked.
Well, yeah. But you can still solve crimes in that suit.
Parker, where are you? The committee will be here soon. We need to run an equipment check.
I'm almost
What?
there. Blocks
Okay,
away.
what real work is that?
Guess I'll just do it myself.
That
No, don't.
it's not.
not
We're not
safe.
getting. God damn it, Parker! Where are you? We need pictures of Spider-Man.
Gotta love
He's
God's
not working for the
enthusiasm,
Daily
but sometimes
Bugle.
it gets him into trouble. Better get there before he hurts himself.
God damn it! I need pictures of Spider-Man. Parker was our best man.
Sadly, we don't have J.K. Simmons voicing J. Jonah Jameson in this game. Instead, we have Darren DePaul.
I've heard him. He's not a bad choice.
No, he's good. He's just not J.K. Simmons. You're either good or you're not J.K. Simmons. Funny, I find it funny how they got J.K. Simmons in Ultimate Spider-Man and as J. Jonah, and I'm like, why couldn't they get you in every other Spider-Man game?
And everything else too.
Well, they did get him in Far From Home.
As a weird knockoff of Alex Jones for some reason.
I knew that Spider-Man was a menace. I just knew
He's putting chemicals in the water to turn the frickin' frogs gay.
What?
That is an actual quote from Alex Jones.
Oh my god.
That damn Spider-Man, he's putting chemicals in the water to turn the frickin' frogs gay.
How do you turn frogs homosexual?
Actually, it's a combination of
oh my god, Jill
chemicals.
actually confirmed that.
Like, yeah, that is an actual thing
Of
that
course.
happens.
Oh my god. Apparently, Jill
Started without me.
has informed me that and it is entirely in the realm of possibility. God dang it.
Yeah, that is a real thing that
Parker.
actually
I invented
happens.
this equipment. I think I can handle it.
Like, too much estrogen in the water causes the frogs to have, causes frog... Because a lot of frogs have this ability to change genders under necessary circumstances. And, the estrogen from,
Hold on.
what you call it?
So what do you think of our soon-to-be supervillain?
He's kind of non-threatening.
Another setback.
Oh, don't worry, we'll get there.
But he's got excellent foreshadowing here, game. Like, he's got the harness on and the fucking arms coming out of his back, too.
Yeah, even I was like, oh dear lord,
Is
we're
anyone
working
hurt?
for Doc
It
Ock.
was all my fault. The energy levels
You just
exceeded my
can't.
expectations.
You
From a
you
certain
really
point,
can't.
It's a very positive
Just-
development.
It doesn't
You can't
smell
make
very
this up if you
positive.
tried.
I assure you, in the next phase.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Is there somewhere else we can discuss this?
Maybe you should take the rest of the day off, Peter. But we'll talk later.
Ay, ay, ay.
That was a disaster. How could the dampener have failed? I know Doc said take the day off, but... Ooh, you are in bad shape, little guy.
So what do you think of what do you think of these types of segment? Oh,
Let's see what's wrong with you.
guess what motion you could make with that arm? Yep. Very mature, Parker. Very mature.
Circuit burned out.
Octavius
If I'd been here to
Industries.
do the pre-check, I would have caught this.
Yeah, you'll want to remove that and place it on there. There you go. So do you think this bit seems simple enough?
Got it.
Alex?
Okay, need to reroute
Yeah, it's a little
servo
too simple, I'd
control.
say. I don't know how my mic got muted, but yeah.
I was curious as what happened. So eventually these start to get a little more complex.
That's good.
You know, seeing Tom Holland in the Nathan Drake thing, I'm like, you're gonna need to show me him in action as Drake before I'm convinced.
Did you see Marky Mark as Sully?
I have not seen what he looks like as Sully.
Okay.
I didn't even know he was playing Victor Sullivan.
Yeah, that... Very strange casting choice. I don't think he's going to be able to do the voice.
That is very strange, considering Sully's age compared to Nathan Drake. Like, Sully's at least, like, 20 to 30 years older than Drake. Now, granted, Ed Wahlberg is not the youngest person in the world, but...
No, but he is much younger than Sully was at this point in time.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
So what did you make of Tom Holland's bit where he ended up accidentally leaking the poster for Infinity War? He's got a friggin' porn stash.
He's got more of a porn stash than he did in, what was that movie called? Boogie Nights.
Where we have to boogie down. You know, it was not by my hand that I was once again called to boogie down.
Get up and boogie.
Wish there was a way to make the training go by faster.
Finished.
Sorry if my if my side of things is boring.
Yeah. Well, I just don't. You know, Sully has that voice. You know.
Yeah.
Like that Victor Sullivan kind of voice. Sounds kind of like this.
He's more of a behind-the-scenes kind of guy.
Yeah. Come on, kid. That kind of thing. And I don't think Marky Mark's capable of pulling that voice off. His voice is,
good as new.
There we go. Well, that's still not rotating
Sullivan
correctly.
is voiced by Richard McGonigal.
Ah, no relation to the Hogwarts professor, obviously.
Doc's been testing new materials for the prosthetics. He asked me to review his work if I had time. May as well dig in now.
Though, of course, he did have to try to do an impression of Craig T. Nielsen
contact material
and
for
voicing Mr. Incredible.
Who did?
Richard McGonigal in some of the games where he voiced Mr. Incredible, but for the most part, it's been Craig T. Nielsen. Or
Okay.
Craig T. Nelson. Like, he could probably do a decent impression of him.
You know, the sad thing is, I had to do this in college, and it wasn't any more complicated.
Strong, but there's a lot of impedance.
Really, now?
Better tell Doc to keep looking for other materials.
When it wasn't just actual preschool coloring lessons.
Interesting.
My college biology class was fucking weird.
Alright. I should get out of here before I screw things up for Doc even more.
And yes.
You not being there was why it was screwed up, Peter.
Oh, and by the way, you probably might want to come back to this later on, just so that you could get like points toward, or it's upgrading in gadgets and whatnot. Because there are varying things that you can do that will
Spider-Man,
reward
it's
you
Yuri.
with certain tokens to
make it
get
to Rikers yet?
at upgrades for
Not Rikers.
certain
Our boy
gadgets.
qualifies for the VIP treatment. He's in the raft.
Ah, joining Scorpion, Electro, and the rest. Fisk should be honored. It's a steam company.
Can you swing by the precinct? Got an issue that could benefit from your unique skill set.
I'm telling you, he's a menace.
Anything. I'm on my way.
And everybody's just like, right.
They don't believe you. Huh. Looks like Jameson's got a new episode out. Wonder what my #1 fan thinks about the Fisk takedown.
This is Just the Facts with J. Jonah Jameson, where listeners
And
like
see,
you
this is
discuss
what
the
happens
issues
when I
affecting
don't
our
take
city.
care of the grinding.
Pulitzer Prize-winning
Being in between
Pulitzer
streams.
Prize-winning former
Because my
publisher of the
stream
Daily
gets
Bugle.
filled with
Hey, close the
this.
book. And as always, if you order Mr.
And I'm
Jameson's
sure
book,
it bores
Spider-Man,
a lot
Threat
of
or Menace,
people.
within 24 hours of our broadcast, you'll get an autographed copy at no extra charge.
No personalizations. Don't ask. Not gonna get it. Welcome to Just the Facts with J. Jonah Jameson, alerting you to the threats you don't even know about. Let's dive right into the calls. Speak.
Okay, so not for nothing. You gotta give Spider-Man respect for taking down Wilson Fisk, right? I mean, one less mob boss is good for everyone.
Is that right? Tell me, are you a police officer? Prosecutor? Maybe an award-winning reporter with decades on the job like me?
No, I'm a plumber.
Oh, good.
So how does Yuri Lowenthal compare to Josh Keaton?
He's pretty good. Granted, it has been a while since I've heard Keaton's Spider-Man, but you could have told me that this was Keaton, and I would have believed you.
He does a good job. He eventually does reprise his role as Spider-Man in Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3.
Yeah, well, I can get copper pipe without paying kickbacks now. So until that gang war starts, I'm on the webhead side.
Which I have to admit is interesting that they had him. Oh, and you'll want to help out with the police radar so that you'll actually have a map to look at.
That I need a break from their crap.
Okay.
Fair enough. So, why'd you
Because
call?
if you pull up your map, you'll see like this big
You got a
black
black and white suit?
X-ness.
No ball this
Yes,
year
I
anyway.
actually do.
We spent too much integrating Oscorp's surveillance tech.
Worth it though, right?
It was.
So you'll want to do that.
An hour ago.
You want to get the entire city, all the maps in the
Every tower.
throughout the entire city
Tell me
be
someone
done
sabotaged
first
the
before
server
you
and
go
all
on
the towers
to
Oh, so now I have to go climb a bunch of towers and liberate the districts.
We'll figure it out later. Right now, we need to get the towers back on.
No, it's not.
Fast.
Well,
You
yeah,
told
that's
me?
kind of usual open world old
I
business.
called someone I could trust.
What, did Ubisoft
Plus,
make
the
this
signals are
game?
scrambled and we have no idea how to fix it.
No. Though I would have also believed if
I love a
Sucker Punch
challenge.
made it, since they also had
I
also
thought
had a
you
couple
trusted
of open world sandbox games.
Take a look at this tower.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I
put
do
Brandish
need to
in
actually try to play Infamous one of these days. Well, Infamous Second Son, since I can stream that. Which for Troy Baker and Travis Willingham in that game, that was kind of a buddy cop movie.
They need to put out an Infamous collection for the
We just had a tower
PS5.
come back online. Was that
Oh
you?
God,
Not just
I
a
would.
pretty mask,
Whatever
That
you
would
did,
actually
any
get me
chance you could
to
do it
want
to
a
the other
PS5.
Sure,
How did they
but
not
just
put
so you
out
know,
an
I
Infamous
had to sync up
collection
with the tower to fix
on
it.
PS4?
I'm seeing all crime
Because
data in the area now.
we got
Looks
the
like there's a break-in
fucking
happening
we got its fucking rival game, Prototype.
Don't bother. I'm on it.
Which allows you to shapeshift into a lot of things.
Yeah, we got Prototype 1 and 2 on the PS4 and Xbox. But we didn't get we didn't get the better
Well, now you get to
Watch my back.
now you get to go
better
solve
rival
crime.
Spectacular, spectacular spider meme. Spectacular,
Pretty sure these
spectacular
guys didn't
spider
forget their
meme.
keys.
Rush him! I'm in the air, guys. No, you are not Scorpion.
Get over here. If he were voiced by Patrick Seitz, I would actually say yes, he is Scorpion. And now I have Ravemon.
Spider-Man.
Okay, wrapped up.
Spider-Man.
Thanks for that.
Does whatever a spider can.
You're in luck, Yuri. Your favorite
Can he
tough
swing
but lovable
from a
grizzled
web?
seen too
No,
much
he
detective
can't,
is in
because
town.
he's a man.
What?
Look
No,
out!
You promised
Here
you
comes the
wouldn't do that.
Spider-Man.
Spider cop.
Please, no.
Right now I'm kind of boosting up Informon's attack and speed.
Back off, creep.
It's so that way, hey, I could get it to evolve into Beelzemon a little faster.
Why are all of the thugs in this city dressed exactly the same?
Leave me
So
alone.
that you could identify them easier.
Get away from her.
That's how it works.
I can't reach you!
I hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
Nice. Oh, and by the way, that big mook is the kind of guy... You can incapacitate mooks either by beating them up or webbing them to like a wall or the floor.
Or by smashing their skulls repeatedly into the,
into a trash can.
Yeah. Was this music composed by John Williams? That sounded a hell of a lot like the Harry Potter
All
score.
clear, ma'am.
I knew Jameson was wrong
That's
about
entirely
you.
possible.
You're a little weird, but you got a good heart.
Have you got somewhere to go?
I could take
By the
care
way,
of myself.
JoJo Part 5 came to an end in the English dub
but
recently.
Just in case, there's a place called
Cool.
the Feast Center.
Seen it. I don't want
Which
charity.
means eventually it'll come out on Blu-ray.
Hands down.
The rest of it.
Mom used to make those. Haven't had any in a long time. I'll check it out. Thanks, Spider Guy.
It's Spider-Man. Oh well. Should be able to spot the next tower from up there.
John Pisano. That's the name of the composer for this game.
John Paisano?
Yes.
Hey there, Paisanos! It's the Super Mario Brothers Super Show!
A second surveillance tower.
Are you narrating yourself?
What? No!
The Super
course
Mario
not.
Super
The chief never did understand Spider Cop. Thought he
So
was
who do you
a
think
loose
did
cannon.
the better,
Already regretting this.
who do you think had the better 90s show?
Bet I can modify these towers to track more than just crimes.
So who had the better 90s show of what? Kev?
Who had the better 90s show?
Towers are picking up
Spider-Man
all kinds of
or
RFID signals
Batman?
now, including nearby.
Batman, probably. The Spider-Man series was pretty good, but it was kind of... It was kind of... We'll just say... nerfed, I think.
Oh, wow. One of my old backpacks from high school. Forgot I attached tracking dots to these.
And it's in perfect shape, despite having been here since high school.
Wonder how many of these are scattered around the city.
Evidently. And you'll want to be... And you can get backpack tokens, which can help enhance... Which can get you tokens that'll enhance your gadgets. Oh, and take a wild guess what getting all of the backpacks do in terms of rewards.
You get clothes.
You get the homemade Spider-Man suit from the MCU.
Oh, you couldn't have gotten like Human Spider from fucking Raimi.
What came out before this?
Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 1.
What recently came out before this?
A shitty movie.
That is debatable.
I'm a lot shorter than you thought. Fuck you.
So, how would you imagine Spider-Man would feel about how the Teen Titans?
Hey, fellas.
Oh, hey, my costume damage is back. Shoot him! Shoot him! Fuck you, guys!
Yeah, at the very least, Spider-Man has the decency to give a greeting before he pummels someone onto bits. Know what I mean? He's very courteous like that.
More of them? Guys,
oh wait, I already
if you worked
said
this hard
that.
at a legit job,
Dang it.
You wouldn't need to be criminal.
What did you think of Tobey Maguire's voice in the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movie games?
Spider-Man 1 and 2 was okay. Spider-Man 3 was,
All right, Yuri.
all around not a
The last
great
Chinatown tower
game.
now.
Well, I mean in terms of the voice work.
Been doing a little
No,
thinking,
that's what I
Yuri.
mean, like...
Policing's a young man's game. Spider Cop,
By the way, there are
well,
bonuses that you can do throughout missions that can earn you a few more tokens
as of today,
when you do
Spider Cop is
some of the various missions throughout the game.
God, I need a drink.
We'll all drink tonight, Yuri. Drink to the memory of Spider Cop's tireless... Yuri? Yuri, you there? Guess the emotion of the moment overwhelmed her.
Climb the damn building, Peter. There we go.
He's like, I don't know how to do that.
How do I shot web?
Dr. Octogotopus, blah! Oh, yeah. Okay, so... as I said, it's like you.
Not good.
You just gotta
I have
go.
People taking pictures of my 3 chests.
You just gotta go do all the tower things so that you can get so that you can get the map
Wonder if Dr.
maps
Octavius
for each
left
portion into the city. Your 3 chest hairs.
Yeah.
Doctor, how did it go with the committee? I'm so sorry I screwed things up.
Not at all, Peter. They're just nervous in the face of imminent triumph. They'll calm down. They always do.
Should I head back to the lab for cleanup?
No. I'm stepping out for dinner anyhow. We'll resume tomorrow. Short break, then back to creating the future.
Wish I could bottle and sell that man's optimism. Sounds like he's left the lab for the day. Good time to work on my suit in private.
What is going on?
I'm getting subtitles from thugs I'm not even near. Climb the fucking... Climb the... Pete, stop being fucking useless. No, I didn't tell you to do that.
The game thinks you must have.
Why can't I do this simple task? There we go. There's a social feed here. I have an official Twitter account. The fuck?
Hey, anything for the spider memes?
Spider-Man is just another tool of corporate oppression? What the fuck? Spider-Man took down Wilson Fisk. Now who will I write fan fiction for?
You gotta admit, this is kind of funny.
This is a lot. This is a lot of details.
Hey, this is a different interpretation of the character, so we kind of gotta know what he's doing.
But why does he have a Twitter?
Because Alex, like you, he's a Zoomer.
Not a fucking Zoomer, you idiot.
Are you sure about that?
I'm 100% fucking positive. Besides, this Spider-Man is older than that.
Okay, so he's a millennial then.
Excuse me, how does I shot web? You know, this almost sounds like a Wizard 101 score. That's probably why it reminds me of Harry Potter. Maybe this guy did the Wizard 101 score.
All units advised, a vehicle pursuit is in progress. Officers near Bowery, please respond.
Excuse me, guys. Peter Parker just has to take a recover a backpack that he left here.
Like an idiot.
Okay, where'd the crime go? Crime doesn't go away in 2 seconds.
And we'll come back.
I guess it must.
Okay, so Zoomer is from 1995 to 2012.
Haha, fuck you. Zoomer's from 2003 to
meanwhile,
to like 2015.
And
like,
my little
according to
sister,
the U.S. Census Bureau, that's what it is.
According to this, it says differently.
And according to them, they're fucking wrong.
Are you sure about that? Is that a scientific fact?
Yes.
Oh god, both of my parents are boomers.
Okay, so where is this?
Where is this?
Oh, hey.
Gentlemen, afraid I've got to ask you to leave the store.
Yeah, you gotta web throw 3 things at them and web 3 enemies to a wall. That's the bonus objective.
How do I web to a wall?
You web them up and then you hit them into a wall.
Oh, okay.
You will also get a gadget that lets you just, do that.
Just committing major male felonies. Don't worry about me, Postal Service.
Gotta be a special kind of crazy to rob a
that was
storefront in the city
close.
Spider-Man protects.
Sorry, I was too busy watching your thing. So eventually you'll get like a web. You'll be able to shoot a web that basically it hits with enough force to pin people to a wall.
Okay, that's good.
Just not right now. Oh, and you do have skill points. I'd say you could spend.
Ooh, swing kick enemies. I want that.
Available units need response to a break-in. Please converge on Tenderloin. Over.
Oh, there's a crime nearby.
Yeah, apparently at the top of this fucking building.
Wild guess.
Hey, stuff happens wherever, Alex. That's just how it works. Attack 2 enemy is from behind and web 3 enemies to a wall. Oh, lovely. Oh wait, it's attack 3 enemies from behind. So for guys with like a crowbar, you just you just give them a shoryuken.
Ah, there we go.
Look at it this way. If I'd actually let you break in, you'd be going away for a lot longer.
You know, it's still one of the most powerful moves in all of existence.
What?
Falcon Punch. I mean, have you seen the F-Zero anime?
No.
All you need to see is the Falcon Punch scene, nothing else. Look up the Falcon Punch scene in the F-Zero anime, and then your life will be more complete.
Isn't that literally the first one I did in the game? Or is this a different police precinct?
I think it's a different police precinct.
It must be, I guess.
Oh, and you know what's even funnier?
What?
They managed to get a voice actor for Nightwing, the voice actor for Nightwing from Batman Arkham Knight, to play Harry Osborn in this game.
That's
on
funny.
On top of getting Young Justice's Lex Luthor to voice Norman Osborn.
Muggings in the area. Incident is ongoing in the West Village.
Can you believe it?
Hi.
Muggers, gotta jump in. Oh, you started without me.
Spider-Man!
Every two-bit mugger thinks he's the next Wilson Fisk. Well, they are going to jail, so...
You're an angel, Spider-Man.
No, I'm a Spider-Man.
Excuse me.
Watch Spider-Man repeatedly run headfirst into windows that probably ought to break.
Hey, you hit it brick. You hit it brick wall all hard enough, and eventually, at some point, you're gonna make it fall. So you could probably tell that my first instinct in that game really was to just get the entire map of New York up so that I can locate places and whatnot. I'm just nagging you. I'm just telling you my personal experience with the game. So I'm like, oh, so this helps me find everything on the map. That's cool. I'll just go and do that then.
You know, the funny thing is, Peter in this looks kind of like young Nathan Drake.
and meanwhile, Tom Holland's looking like young Nathan Fillion.
Yeah, and he
like Doc's gone
looks
for the night.
more like
Time to
he should as Spider-Man in that movie than he does as actual Spider-Man.
We're trying to
How
improve
does
prosthetic
that
hardware.
work?
I'm not
Review what
sure.
Doc's been developing. Double check his work.
Oh, and most people will say that we'll compare Peter to a certain and member of the most distasteful clan in all of fiction. Take a wild guess which one. Alex? Oh, here we go. I finally found the portal.
Doc was trying to improve the actuator's granularity. Super smooth response. See if we can tune the prosthetic's grip force.
Yay, you did it! Have you seen the Robot Chicken Office Combat skit?
No.
Apparently, they were trying to settle the debate on when the marketing proposal was due. Ooh, and there was only one way to settle it.
Spatial mapping system.
By killing each other. Oh, and I kid you not, they call friggin' Ryu from Street Fighter Ryu. Yeah, I know. There's a lot wrong with that. They're like, Ryu from Street Fighter? I didn't know you work here. Or, I don't. But that proposal was definitely due on Wednesday. Hadouken!
I don't. I don't work here, because my name's not Ryu.
It's Ryu.
Have a sense of their
the Japanese version pronounces it Ryu. The English version pronounces it Ryu. Pretty much every nation out there pronounces it as Ryu. I don't know where Seth Green got that pronunciation from.
This will really help users maintain. Doc's trying to lower the overall power consumption of the prosthetic.
So what was your favorite Pokemon anime?
Somewhere between, I like G1, you know,
the OG.
Indigo League. Didn't watch Orange Islands.
Guess you didn't want to live in a Pokemon world.
Yeah. And, let's see. What was it called? Johto League Journeys. I fucking loved that.
People hated the Johto portion of the series.
I don't know why. It was great.
It's called filler, that's why.
Oh, yeah.
Because there was way too much of it.
Padding, padding, padding.
Padding, padding, padding. Padding, padding, padding. I do have to wonder what the solution to this could... Oh, wait. Yeah, I just realized what it was. I swear, you have to be so negative on this one. No need to be a negative, Nancy.
Have to take the most circuitous possible route.
Way more efficient.
Of course.
Probably safer, too.
Because that makes total sense, right?
The grant review.
I think we've got samples of every type of prosthetic.
So now you gotta wait for those.
The grant review was a debacle, yes, but it may also prove to be the inspiration I need. We can no longer simply meet the committee's expectations. We must exceed
He sounds like
And my little sister's calling out to Maisie, our golden retriever pup.
What's his name? Michael Douglas. He sounds like Michael Douglas now.
Who, Yuri?
No, Otto.
Oh.
It's amazing how quickly the prosthesis.
I can assure you it's not.
I remember when our
I
prototype
know.
used parts I ripped
Michael
out
Douglas
from a
is
microwave.
way too expensive for this.
Yes, he is. Also, he's a little too old for this.
Love the coffee.
He's
No,
getting
wait.
way too old for this
Bless that
shit.
grant money.
Guess what motion you can make with that hand?
Today's the day. Grant review.
Just take a wild guess what you could do with it. All that potential. All that potential, Alex. All that potential gone to waste. Why?
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a heartache.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a mistake.
Sorry I let you down, Doc.
I never wanna hear you say
that I wanted that away.
Oh God. Now I've gotten Mom singing.
Peer review is the backbone of great
God.
science. You know, as we've prepped for the upcoming fitting, I felt an itch in the back of my brain. Is this really the
That
best
might be an
method of knee
aneurysm. You
replacement?
ought to go check
Silly,
out
I
with the
know,
doctor
but
about
I
that.
keep thinking, might there be another way?
Yep, supervillain in the making.
Yep.
They're foreshadowing this really fucking hard.
Well, that's because they know. That's because they know you already know that he's going to be the villain of this game with the fact that he's called Dr. Otto Octavius.
Dr. Octavius.
I mean, come on. Who wouldn't and know?
Chinese.
Oh, that guy is going to be...
You know, I know he's got glasses on,
just a
but,
side
you know, he can totally see that's the spider suit, Pete.
Oh, don't worry. That'll come up later.
You should have locked the fucking door.
Yeah, I don't know what you're... come on, Parker.
Trust me, Alex, this is going to come up later, and it's going to be and it's going to blow your mind.
But I was afraid that if word got out,
Trust
my family
me.
might be in danger. Yes.
I guess if you design his equipment, you're bound to be a target too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't worry. Your secret's safe. Well, I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, let's go with that.
What about the Chinese food? And it was 2017 when this game came out, and or 2018 or whatever the hell, and they still can't make paper look like paper, can they?
Hope this isn't how Doc fires me.
He would have just said, "You're fired, Peter."
Peter, the revelation of your second job as Spider-Man suit.
He would have.
Is that the right term? Is a reminder of the good man and partner.
Why exactly?
No matter how hard you work, you still find time to
Did
help
you
others.
put that down in an email?
I noticed the suit was a bit damaged, and I took
Dear
the liberty of
Peter
sketching out some of
Parker,
my own improvements. Attached to a few ideas
I know your
on how you could
secret.
enhance his
You
suit
work for
to protect
Spider-Man,
Spider-Man,
don't you?
Who does so much for the city.
Peter be like,
Looking
yeah,
forward to
I
the
totally
incredible work
do.
that we're doing and changing the world together. Your partner and friend, Otto.
Oh, and yes, you can pick one of the suits that's in the game.
White spider.
Aim to wear or during various missions and whatnot, as we've probably just established. Because I'm being dumb.
Now we have the advanced suit,
Which, by the way, is the default suit.
Yes.
That suit right there with the white spider, that's the default suit.
Yes, I know. It's on the cover of the fucking game.
Could have sworn there... And yes, you can swap suit power powers and whatnot.
Token Street suit mods. 3 suit mods at a time.
That should do it.
Floating around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow.
So what are your thoughts on this suit?
Aside from the soap shoes.
I was gonna say, wait, is it because of the shoes that he's wearing?
Yes. Yes, it is. I'm racist like that.
Are you gonna fill out the rest of that map?
No, I'm just gonna cover my eyes.
I swear you're doing this to troll me.
DLC. I got the City and the Never Sleeps unlocked.
Which, by the way, is a separate campaign that does spoil the rest of... That does spoil
Spider-Man,
all the plot of this game.
Men are keeping his rackets running. Construction sites.
Avoid doing that until after you beat this game.
Yeah.
Done when he was arrested?
No.
So based on seeing like five other villains in
That's why I'm
in the friggin'
Tell me if you see anything suspicious.
in the raft.
You got it.
Which, by the way,
Your nosy neighborhood Spider-Man.
so now we've just come up with the weird scenario of 2 insect-themed superheroes working in New York City.
When did... Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about in the game.
No. That would be silly.
Loyal listeners, brushheads, they call themselves, though.
Plus, we haven't been introduced to Miles Morales yet.
Remember my warning about the downright Orwellian crime monitoring system the city was installing.
Oh, well, so,
Yeah, my little sisters.
Someone came to their senses and realized they'd be violating civil liberties.
My little sister loves Loon.
Because those incompetent bureaucrats built a network that crashes more often than a wino driving a bumper car. So your tax dollars got wasted.
Yes, they had the classic web shooter.
This is about as close as you get to a happy ending in the real world, kid.
I mean, I have to say he's right, and also, this is basically the plot of Watch Dogs.
Except in a much better game engine.
Yeah. A game that wasn't made by Ubisoft, and thus does not feature random thugs from the planet Krypton.
So you're just not going to fill out this map to spite me?
Well, I'm going from mission to mission, really, so...
Well, to make things easier for yourself, you would want to fill out that map and also do all the side missions. Thank you.
It's usually not how I play these games. You saw how many icons were left at the end of Watch Dogs.
Yeah, but you
then again,
do want...
that game was not good enough for me to finish that. Like, most of those missions...
The thing is, you do want to be a bit of a completionist when it comes to this game, since that'll actually make the overall experience a lot easier, especially by the end of the game. Because trust me, Alex, it gets pretty hard.
Excuse me. Excuse me, Peter. Can you... There we go.
Not that impressive. Take that, weapon!
Okay, well that guy's fucking dead.
You know, I wish that I had the grinding spot for, like, near the end of the game.
Okay, I know there's one of you left. There we go.
Knocking the ever-loving stuffing out of dealers is my aim.
Peter was having a bit of an off day today.
If I was a cop, I'd love me. Anonymous text, easy arrest, boom, job done.
Oh, hey, it's Black Cat.
Voiced by Erica Lindbeck. Oh, and guess who voices MJ in this game?
Reported location is in the vicinity of Nomad.
What? How did you guys detect
like that?
something on a roof like that?
They've got money.
Life finds a way.
Lucky day.
Ah, that guy's fucking dead.
You know, Spider-Man does have... I think Spider-Man does have, like, something to web up people when they, like, fall off from what I can from what I've played of this game,
well,
which is pretty much all of it.
I mean, I threw him off the fucking building and didn't bother webbing him up, so...
Yeah, I think he has, like, a drone or something. Because yes, the spider drone is a thing in this game.
His name is Redwing. Go on, pet him.
You're supposed to thank him.
I don't care.
You don't want to thank the Falcon drone. And apparently, even though Peter makes a reference to the AT-ATs from Star Wars Episode 5, for whatever reason, it turned out by that point Tom Holland hadn't seen Empire Strikes Back. And I'm just like, I'm sorry, what?
How?
Indeed. How have you not seen one of the greatest sequels ever made?
Okay, you are not getting 5 stars.
Don't give me that look, Alex. I can practically hear you giving me the look.
Long time no see.
Just like Aqualad can hear Wally and Artemis glaring at each other.
The fucking dodge button, guys.
Actually, I think you're supposed to just, move in the direction and not dodge.
I didn't know that. Oh.
Well, that's just rude.
Ooh.
Here's your stuff.
Like, for him, just move right. See, there you go.
Oi, how many of you are in there?
I think 3.
I hit the button, game.
That concludes our Spider-Man car tour of New York.
Now button mash.
No, I'm just gonna sit here. I'm just gonna sit here until you guys take this thing away.
And now my dog comes to me.
Calgon, take me away. I don't even know if I know what that's a reference to.
Have you seen Forrest Gump?
Yes.
I was almost going to have a panic attack.
I was just thinking internally, what the fuck kind of question is that?
Indeed.
Oh, we have the same problem Spider-Man 3 did, where you can just web through the trees in Central Park. Except it's slightly better because the web is actually attaching to trees instead of just random buildings that don't exist.
How long do you know? Yeah, I gotta add. It's like, oh, Spider-Man can swim, unlike in the Sam Raimi Spider-Man games, so this game's instantly better.
Yes, and unlike the original GTA games, I think San Andreas was like the first one that you could actually swim in, as opposed to stepping near water and immediately dissolving.
What, like a Yoshi from Mario Sunshine?
Yes, because apparently you are water soluble in that fucking game in GTA 3. Actually, Vice City might have been the one that
I
did that,
literally
but I
just spoiled that detail to you before you even played that game. That the Yoshis dissolve instantly when they fall into water.
Huh.
I'm not making that up.
That sucks. That's
a mugging was just reported. Officers
even though Yoshis could swim in Super Mario World.
Yeah.
I love how we're just getting into these random tangents just to pass the time on my end.
Yeah, because I have an interesting game and you have a Digimon game.
Well, a Digimon game that's currently in the grind session, because I didn't grind off screen. By the way, there's a crime literally happening right nearby you.
Ow.
How is it that crimes literally just happen and be going on while Spider-Man's just doing random things?
I have no idea.
Ooh.
So Spider-Man owns a knockoff PS Vita.
Evidently. This is a Sony game, don't forget.
Yeah, but they could have used an actual Vita. Because it is a Sony game.
You do realize how much Sony wants to forget the Vita is a thing, right?
I mean, they keep making games for it, so I have no idea.
Well, considering I feel like they stopped making games for it at this point in time. Like, I think Sony wants us to forget the Vita was a thing. Especially with how disappointing its presentation was. Because you cannot imagine how massive the L was for Sony when they announced that thing.
Okay, are you literally hiding on a fucking kid's playground?
They deserve to get punched. Where's the last guy?
Love laying out
he was hiding on the kid's playground, like I said.
Oh my god, why? What was that? I just saw Spider-Man just whiff on a kick. Check your suits, see if you have any of the other suits that I mentioned.
Classic damage, classic repaired, noir, Scarlet Spider, question mark, question mark, question mark. Oh yeah, I have Raimi. I have Night Monkey. I have Superior Spider-Man, because that's basically what that is. Future Foundation and the Bombastic Bagman.
So which one do you want to go with?
I think you know which one I've got to go with.
Night Monkey?
I am the Bombastic Bagman!
Did he try and volunteer for the Fantastic Four in that thing?
No, the Fantastic Four gave him a spare Fantastic Four, outfit, and when his own was damaged, and he wore a paper bag with angry eyes drawn on it as a mask. Yes, there is nothing wrong with this plan!
Oi, why is Spider-Man wearing a bag on his head?
Yeah, that just don't make no sense. Why is there a member of the Fantastic Four web swinging through here?
Climb the building, Peter. Climb the building, Peter. Climb the fucking building, Peter. There we go. No, I climbed it too much, Peter.
Okay, so if I'm going to imagine Michelle Jones getting with Jaime, I have to imagine her just as pretending to be disinterested in him as she was in Peter, or in the movie. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, she acts like she's not interested when in reality she's actually very interested. Especially considering by that point Jaime's identity was outed.
Stephanie, let me know if I can help.
By
I'll keep an eye on the
a group of aliens,
Thanks
no
for
less.
the assist, Stephanie. Why would armed men be at Belvedere Castle?
Because evidently aliens
They're not tourists.
hate secret identities. Except for Superman. And Thor. And Loki.
Yeah.
Fisk's men. This isn't good.
No way, Thor and Loki don't do secret identities. So you're having fun storming the castle?
I am the bombastic Bagman!
You gotta Shoryuken the guys with the stun batons. What notifications are you getting?
Achievements.
Oh, okay. There's a sniper. Or that's been getting on your ass.
I wasn't at that time, dumbass.
That's all of them.
Oh my
Let's find out what they were up to.
I say you gotta.
Not sure what's
there we
going
go.
on here. Wonder if there's any info I can get from this flash drive.
Sometimes I kind of forget how.
Stephanie, a bird just stole
How to
a
like
flash
do
drive
the
full of
whole.
evidence. Maybe a pigeon. Is that normal?
It is nesting season, so
Sometimes I kind of forget. Oh,
You know, I think there's a nest in the trees just southeast of the
that was
castle.
on accident.
Great, I'll check it out.
Okay.
He's got buddies. Great. Come back with that flash drive.
I accidentally pressed the home button on the PlayStation 4 controller.
You know, pigeons are actually remarkably intelligent.
Remarkably intelligent, huh? Hey, pigeons. Sorry about the dirty sky rats thing. Maybe we can make a deal? Whatever Fisk is
You know what? I'm
paying
just
you
gonna
in
go
bird seed,
attempt to
I'll
take
double
on.
See, that's
On
Spider-Man.
Examon.
That's Spider-Man right there with all those quips and stuff.
it. Got one. It doesn't have the drive. Fuck this.
You know, there actually is a
crisis coming
suit that gives you the power of quipping.
Is it the Deadpool suit?
No. It's a Spider-Man suit that looks like it's ripped straight from the comics.
Huh.
This is it. Got the drive. Back to the laptop to see what Fisk's men were up to. Whoa.
You guys still dead?
Looks like
Gotcha.
they were uploading a worm to the Central Park Wi-Fi system. This could give them backdoor access to a ton of personal data. Come to think of it, even I use this network. Wait, it's still uploading remotely. There must be multiple access points. Stephanie, you're my eyes in the sky. See anything else strange in the park?
I see a pair of horned owls and... Oh, more guys at a nearby junction box.
Thanks. Keep a lookout for anything else. I need to get to that junction box before the upload completes. If they can't access the laptop, they can't upload.
I see him! Here comes the pain.
Sleep it off.
There, I see him! I'm in it.
Alright, so now that we're healed up. Alright, so since we've been here long enough, it is time to go back to...
I just noticed
the...
boxes being hit. Sending you the location.
Thanks for the heads up. I better get moving.
To the detective agency.
I never thought I'd say this, but why does Central Park need such strong Wi-Fi coverage? I thought people came here to get away.
Let's see if there's a case to solve first. Nope.
There they are. Need to keep them away from that box.
So far, what are your first impressions of the game?
Pretty goddamn good.
Please, only one more to go.
It's been a while since they actually made a good Spider-Man game.
Yeah. Hoping Miles Morales turns out to be as good.
Well, considering it's made by the same people, well, I would hope so. Because otherwise, I'm like, that's not going to be worth like $50 to $60.
Or 70 in the case of the
PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
I literally didn't see that coming.
What are we supposed to do against that? I'm in an ass.
Yeah. There. The people of Manhattan can rest easy knowing that their passwords and cat videos are safe.
Spider-Man? I think they might have seen me.
Oh no. Are you sure?
Pretty sure. Armed men just arrived.
Lock the roof entrance and hold tight. I'm on my way. Need to get to Stephanie before Fisk's men do. She wouldn't be involved if it weren't for me.
No, she is literally the one who got you involved.
We know you're working with the spiders. Open up!
Nearly there.
Nearly there. I have 300 meters to go, Pete. The bombastic bag man to the rescue!
Hey! Who's there? Spider-Man! Take him out! I'll teach you some cream, man! I saw you! You're dead now. Clear! Can't hit him in the air!
So, you just wanted to wear the bombastic bagman outfit just for the lulz?
Yes. Very much so.
Oh, God. I do hope for each session we get a different suit, because the bombastic bagman might get old after a while.
Stay away from his gadget!
No offense to you. Like, I'm sure it's hilarious.
It very much is, especially if you know anything about the comics.
Do I look like I read comics?
Yes.
Oh, right. I actually read for the man who has everything, and Batman Killing Joke,
Your eagle eyes stopped an
and
incarcerated crime boss from
unfortunately quite
harvesting
a bit
half
of
the
the
city's
Injustice
personal data.
prequel comics.
Not too shabby, huh? Plus, I found a nest of red-breasted nuthatches when you triple hit that guy in the face. Real curious, too. You want to check them out?
Thanks, but I think I'll focus on jailbirds for now.
Oh, and I've also read a few of the Sam Alexander comics, which is kind of the reason why I wanted to have him in there.
Tangent, 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 tangent,
tangent, tangent, tangent, tangent, tangent. So now we're finally getting into some plots since I got bored of grinding.
Excuse me, I unlocked spider armor. It's unaffordable, but it is now visible.
Yeah. Yeah, you can unlock quite a few of the suits, but you can unlock access to some of the suits, but the thing is you need to have certain tokens to get at the suits. And yes, you do have enough for like the classic repaired suit. Why don't you wear the same... Okay, you gotta wear the Sam Raimi suit at some point.
Why exactly is the classic suit damaged a different shade to classic suit repaired?
That is a good question that I wish I had the answer for. If anyone thinks I wouldn't be having a running gag be brought into the live streams from our commentaries on various movies, you would be wrong. Each time I see my little old pit bull all just like snuggled up near me, I'm like, because I don't know if she really does, if there's like any like sort of connection in between the two of us, since she has more of a better relationship with my mom or my little sister. I still find it interesting how I end up working at a donation in place as like a sorter, or on top of just like my other job. And meanwhile, you end up working a full-time job.
Yeah.
Resident Evil 3, a Jared Jill Zombie Herod says hi. I'm like, who are you? Please tell me you're not who I assume you are.
Oh. I didn't even see... That was on my chat. I thought that was on yours.
No.
Hi.
Nobody's talked on my chat yet. So now you gotta go find the other civilian.
Hold on.
I believe they're in that car right there.
That you totally needed to be that violent, Pete.
Thank you.
Well, he's Peter Parker.
I'm not to what?
Well, he's Peter Parker. Sometimes he needs to get violent in order to prove a point.
I better be more careful with my adoring public. Wish I knew who made this comic about me. Kid's got a future.
Yeah, maybe if the goddamn thing will actually resolve.
What?
There we go. The Amazing Spider-Man, Menace and Mysterio by Rallo Rebello. Spider-Man swings again.
But Jake Gyllenhaal isn't even in this game.
Find out in the next issue of The Amazing Spider-Man. Who is this? Well, that's clearly the Rhino.
My injured shoulder eventually healed.
The Rhino, who in this game is voiced by Fred Tatasciore.
The menu from my first real date with MJ.
Sporting a Russian accent.
Fancier, but she didn't seem to mind. Tried mixing up a prototype web fluid at Oscorp while Harry had his internship there. Didn't work. That place has always been bad luck for me.
You know you had an internship there once too, right?
An Oscorp visitor badge from when I interviewed there. Would have paid well, but Dr. Octavius offered the chance to really make a difference.
You know, I feel like...
Funny.
I feel like
didn't go away when I got my powers.
I feel like even though I gave you a bit of dialogue blueprint for doing Blue Beetle and Spider-Man, I think you would probably be better off writing the overall narrative, and I just write the bits with Jaime.
Okay.
Someone's sleepy.
I thought web swinging would let me get pizzas delivered fast, and it did.
I'm often known as Sleepy.
My prom boutonniere, crushed when I had to fight Fisk.
But it's not
kind of symbolizes my luck with relationships.
It's not crushed. It's intact. What the fuck?
They couldn't have a crushed model in this game.
They might help me glide short distances, but they never really worked. Looked cool though. Hey, my Mark I web shooters. Managed to improve the storage capacity a lot since then, but the basic design's still
the underarm webs, aka the little flaps that allow him to glide.
Cell number when she finally decided to trust me. She's risking a lot. If anyone finds out she's helping me, she'll lose her job.
That's her business card. You could have gotten that by walking into the police department and picking one up off her desk.
Fisk beat the hell out of me with these. I almost used them for evidence, until MJ pointed out I was trespassing, so I'd probably end up in jail. Typical Parker luck. This piece of the Shocker's original uniform showed me how to protect myself from his blasts. Of course, they
I'm weirded out by the fact that
gotta have something to do on stakeouts.
That the JoJo anime
Wish I knew.
Is now finally that the dub of the JoJo anime is now finally caught up with the sub. How long do you think they're gonna do part 6 with a simulcast?
Probably not.
Yeah, you're right. That would be a terrible idea. So they're probably gonna wait a little while before doing part 6. X in English.
Pull over before this gets worse for you.
You stole a fucking car.
Okay, you are not getting 5 stars.
Ow! Shot me in the ass!
And I'm back.
Right up Main Street?
Yeah. Gotta shut this down before someone gets hurt.
Okay, that's the driver.
More crooks? This fight's
now
going
mash
viral.
the buttons. I believe there's...
Do auto insurers offer a webbing clause yet? $1 million idea just waiting to happen.
TMI, Jill. TMI.
Officers respond. We've got a 10-10 narcotics cell in progress. Mobilize on Garvey Park. Over. We're making our way over from Pier 4 now.
And now I'm ranked as top cyber sleuth.
I almost thought you were going to say Top Gun for a second there.
If I were, we would be
playing with the boys.
Well, that and playing and doing some Kenny Loggins. All right. Now I only need to. Now I need to find the thing to make one more. Our farm island. Of course, the moment I try to progress the plot, I gotta do more quests to make it happen. And I'm just like, oh god. Why do you gotta do this?
Knocking the ever-loving stuffing out of dealers is my anti-drug. Text to Yuri, and the cops are on their way.
You know, part of me would imagine, like as Jaime's trying to get accustomed to, you know, the fact that he's in a different place, that he's in a more urban environment than El Paso, Texas.
207, kidnapping reported. Nearest unit, please respond.
Is that he's got a lot to adjust to, including the Sinister Six, who all want to kill him. Does that sound like a general purpose plot?
Yeah, that'll work.
But I'm sure you would have something a bit more in there.
Oh yeah, that blind guy gave me his card in case Spider-Man ever needs a lawyer. Wait, hold on.
Do you even know?
He's blind.
Oh no! What do you know about Jaime?
Not a whole lot. I'm somewhat familiar with the Blue Beetle. Like I do know that Blue Beetle.
As I said,
on muffled voices.
You may want to consider watching Young Justice. It's especially around season 2, because that's when they actually get into when Blue Beetle becomes a bit more of a plays more of a central role in the series, since he's not in the first season due to the first season central cast being Dick Grayson, Wally West, Calderon, Connor Kent, and McGann and Moores and Artemis Croc.
Got an algorithm in the suit that can extrapolate where the kidnappers might have gone. You're safe now. Oh God, thank you. I do not like small spaces. Not again. There they are!
No, you could have put on a bit more motion.
Indeed. Wonder if it's an earthquake. What do you think? Want to know something really funny? There was like a moment in Lightning Returns Final Fantasy 13 where apparently there was this case you had to solve regarding
Thank you. There will be
being some guy and his daughter, and then it's like the actor ends up putting on a bit more emotion than the game's facial model tells you.
Yeah, that happens quite a bit.
The nerve! Tell me you've seen Spoonie's review of Final Fantasy X-2.
No.
Basically, he comments...
X-2 yet.
Basically, he comments on the fact that that Final Fantasy X and X-2, of course, it has a bit of a case of the Hong Kong dub.
Yeah, just a little.
Signal. Cool idea, but
the
any lights that bright enough was also way too hot. Someday, though.
LEDs exist, Pete.
That's the spider signal. Kind of reminds me of how the Spider-Man ride starts. It's like you're inside this vehicle where vehicle that's trying to get the big scoop, which take a wild guess what the name of the vehicle is.
The ice cream shop?
I wish. It's the scoop.
Guys, come to the
Yes, J. Jonah is that lacking in creativity. Oh, nice. You managed to web somebody to a wall.
Yeah, and then I died.
And then I died. How unfortunate. Or should I do my best Alan Rickman impression for that?
And then I died.
How unfortunate. Because I did see his character in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and he is hilarious.
Did you finish that movie?
I haven't watched the movie. I just watched a compilation.
Marvin is one of the best characters in the movie.
He's portrayed by Warwick Davis, but Alan Rickman does his voice.
Yeah.
Which is weird. It's always weird, even though... Little sister wants me to wanted me to grab the cat that she herself let out. Yeah,
They're having
sure,
a bit of the
Pop.
Arkham syndrome.
Half the crime tower's back up already.
When Spider
What do you mean?
on the job, come hell or high water, the job gets...
Well, with
She'd never admit it, but the chief was warming up to Spider Cop. His casual disregard for by-the-book thinking was a breath of fresh air.
Come on, I want to do the dodge under. How do I do the dodge under?
You gotta... Basically, it's like as someone's coming at you, you gotta Yeah, press circle and like forward, just like as someone's about to hit you.
Okay.
It's a little tricky. Hey, there's a thing in your menus that tells you how to do certain things. Things that you can always refer to whenever you're having trouble.
Move list. There we go. Dodge under. Okay, square circle. I forgot about that.
Yeah, hit him and then press square. That's what I should. Ah, dang it! I didn't. Dang it! I'm forgetting things in that game too.
Damn it!
Because oh. I'm not have to. Okay.
Yeah, that's been there for a while.
Witness called in an active drug deal. Please mobilize on Museum Mile.
Hey, before you go, can you
Told you that would work. And my little sister needed to attract the cat.
How far behind is my stream for you?
Currently at doing the police, another police thing.
Drug deals and criminals. They go together like cookies
Should
and
be
milk.
in there.
Gotta be honest, not a fan of Big Pharma. Especially back alley Big Pharma.
Today just got more in.
Let's go find Pete. I still remember in Birth by Sleep that whole
Gotta catch up.
thing with Pete from Kingdom Hearts, and he's like, and he's got that zipper going around a certain part of him.
What if Pete from that game met Pete from
I
this
think your
game?
shocks need some work.
Pete would kick his butt.
Way you go.
It's true. Oh, Peter Parker, not Pete.
I hit the button, game.
Knocking the ever-loving stuffing out of dealers is mine.
Yeah, it's a little finicky at times.
Oh, hey, I'm right next to the tower.
Gotta
I'm right
split
next to
before
the
the cops get
CTOS
here.
tower.
Never know how they'll react to me.
I do apologize if like
10:30. We've got a robbery in progress.
if I've been nagging you about like doing stuff in this game, and when I should just let you do what you'd want to do. Oh, it's just. Do you ever have that? Do you ever feel like when you're watching someone play a game and then you're like, going, no, no, no.
In various things, yes. Not even just with games.
With like movies and other things in general fiction?
Just stuff.
You know you don't take fall damage, right?
To refuse servants and knock out any criminals. Says so right on the sign.
So you can basically go nuts. It's not like Spider-Man 2 where if you fall from an incredible height without, you know, landing safely, then you die. Rather, no wait, that was terribly worded. What I meant to say is that if you fall without, you know, something to break it, like say a web swing, then you die. Then you pretty much die. Why am I not capable of saying words?
Hoped crime would decline post-Fisk. Might have been too optimistic.
And it's funny how Garurumon goes from
Why
being...
is there a bed here next to a fucking door?
I don't know.
There's a bed in this place next to a giant window. The Marco Anders collection. Okay, so this is not meant to be a... Oh, hey, look at that. See that? Watch the hipster.
My life. Thank you.
Oh, he stopped doing it. Never mind.
So, is the Resident Evil game still your favorite part of any live stream that I do?
I guess.
Though I presume that the reason is because it's just because of the hilarious scenarios where we could possibly get killed.
I need more DACA.
That's gonna be a personal highlight of mine. I'm like, why do you need to be a Scourge from Thor Ragnarok?
Because I need more DACA.
Carl Urban does not care how silly he looks in that movie.
Carl Urban rarely cares how silly he looks.
Even when he's doing a friggin' even when he's doing a friggin' shake weight.
Yeah, that's part of what makes him such a good actor. He just does not give a shit.
As pointed out in Cinema Wins video for Thor Ragnarok.
Attention local units. A break-in is reportedly in progress.
Basically as a more positive basically as a more positive thing for
Thug escaped.
Critique.
I'm right here.
Indeed. You were literally right there.
Yeah, I just caught them. That break-in failed. Nobody here seems to think I failed it. What the?
Wow.
That guy just collapsed. Okay then. I guess this guy wasn't fleeing the scene. He was just sticking around. Okay, I have no idea what the hell just happened.
Was there any highlights from when I was doing like Kingdom Hearts and whatnot?
I was just kind of confused by that game. So.
Like I said, if Birth by Sleep managed to lose you just from the introduction of the game, let's just say you're going to be even more lost when we get to Kingdom Hearts 2. You got to go underneath for that one.
Where do I have to go under?
I think there's like a route out that There's like a road that leads underground.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's New York, Alex. Yeah, right there. Which by the way, you got a web zip to the ceiling. Or just, you know, crawl up because you're Spider-Man.
I bought this snow globe for Aunt May.
I keep forgetting he can do
For the
that.
city from her.
It's literally in the name.
Yeah, I think one of my... I think one of my favorite jokes in Thor Ragnarok was the fact was like the bit where I'm trying to think, what was it? The bit where Thor is like, as he's being pursued by this dragon that kept on following him, and he's trying to call Heimdall. He just places Mjolnir on the jaw of the dragon, and he's like, "Stay." I'm just like, MCU being consistent with the actual application that a 1,000,000-ton hammer has when it comes to restraining your foes. Just stick it on them and then just leave them. Do you think that makes sense, Alex?
Yeah.
I mean, after all, it did work on Loki.
Yes, it did.
Thor doesn't kill him. He doesn't and try to do any sort of like... He doesn't really humor him in like a big epic battle. He just merely puts Mjolnir on him and he's like, now I'm gonna go fix your mistake.
Yeah, don't worry, guys. I'm just your friendly neighborhood IT man. I'm doing your job for you. You lame fucking weirdos. That's coming from the guy in a spider suit.
And then there's also the fact that that a bunch of fangirls want to get a picture with Thor, and they completely ignore the guy who basically almost destroyed New York City in 2012. Who's standing right next to Thor.
I think the writers might have forgotten about that.
Spider tracer enough range to be
Either
useful.
that or Thor is more
web traps, which really come in handy.
Is a tad more thing than
I mean, everybody knows who Adolf Hitler was. Nobody really remembers who any of the American generals in World War I were.
Well, don't forget the Avengers have done a lot. Though, don't forget that the world's been through a lot of things, and
the Avengers have been involved with quite a few of them. Yes.
Yeah. So since they know that any world-ending threat could be resolved by the Avengers, I think that they're probably going to forget about a lot of things, including Loki. And I'm like, realistically, the fangirls would want a picture with Loki. I'm just saying.
Realistically, you're right. I mean,
yeah,
it's not even just the fact that... Okay, it's mostly based on the fact that...
Tom Hiddleston.
Yeah, that Tom Hiddleston is a very attractive man.
I swear, he made Loki into what he is in modern day.
Yep.
Though, I feel like... Who do you think is the best at ad-libbing in the MCU?
It's either Chris Hemsworth or Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, either one of those two. It would definitely be my picks for best ad-libber.
Nearest officer, please proceed to Roseville.
I love that Chris Hemsworth completely ad-libbed the whole one time when Loki stabbed him after disguising himself as a snake.
Yeah, he actually did several of those. I wish we could have gotten more of them, because that was actually a really good scene.
Spider-Man, the friendly neighborhood IT man. I wonder if we could get like a picture or where Spider-Man's dressed in like a uniform. Armed for that.
All units, we got a 1034. Suspects may be armed. Approach with caution. Witness reported location at the yards.
Oh, Vulture Jammer. By the way, you've played the original Sam Raimi Spider-Man game, right?
Yeah, the original was just a little bit janky, we'll say.
Well, the original is based off the PS1 Spider-Man and
oh, I didn't know you could do that.
Engine.
That's nice.
So...
I can't let him hurt that victim anymore.
Oh, the guy who voices Vulture in that game reprised his role in this game.
Oh, cool.
I'm just like after finding that out from watching some meme guy, I do like a playthrough of the game, and I'm like, what? That is mind-boggling.
Oh, what? It's not fun getting beat up? We'll sit with that for a while.
Oh, great. Now I gotta continue to look for Pete. I don't even know where the flip he is.
After I get this next tower, I'm probably gonna call it a night.
Yeah, I'll probably call it a night after finding Pete.
With this vial of the lizard's blood, I was able to mix up a cure and turn him back into Dr. Connors. Too bad it didn't last.
Pew. So yeah, you got 2 skill points available.
Attention units. Civilians need help following a severe collision. Any officers near Halifax, please copy.
That car crash looks bad. Hope no one's injured.
Help me! Please!
Thank you. Sweet. You deserve it. Thanks. You're a mensch, Spider-Man. Jameson was wrong about you.
Oh, there they are.
Someone's trapped in that car. Don't panic. I'm here.
That almost decapitated somebody, Pete.
Should clear out so the professionals can get in.
Remember, Parker is not the most stable-minded individual.
I gathered that. Is that really him? Are there any other spiders around?
Tom Holland's like, I'm here.
You don't count. You're not in this game.
Well, not yet. I mean, when you get the when you get to a certain point in the game, when you get to later on in the game.
Officers, be advised. We have a report of a missing person. Officers needed on scene in Clinton.
Took a bullet from the cops back when they thought I was working with Electro. Good thing textbooks are thick. Too bad they're also expensive.
I've got almost half the stuff now.
Yay!
Half the suit things. Half the tokens.
So, what were your thoughts on Korg in Thor Ragnarok?
Interesting idea for a character wasted on one of the worst movies of all time in the entire MCU. Okay, in the entire MCU, I'm gonna say. Hey, not of all time. Like, that's like kind of Marvel-centric, I'd say, to say that it was one of the worst films ever made. It's bad, it's not that bad.
And, you know, Doug once fought against the Grandmaster's champion. Unfortunately, Doug did not live to tell the tale. Would you say Doug stood a chance against the Grandmaster's champion?
The last straw.
No.
I had to quit taking pictures that helped Jameson.
Well, obviously, considering it's the Hulk.
23 of 55 backpacks found. Oh, got a crime.
We know each other. He's a friend from work. And yes, that kind of inspired the whole bit where Iron Man calls Tony and company his co-workers.
Iron Man is Tony.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Steve
and the others his co-workers. Sorry, I am
tired.
Nah. If I were tired, then, you know, I would go to sleep.
Pro tip. If you're not good at breaking or entering, maybe don't pull a B&E.
Random destruction.
Random destruction.
And manual saving. There we go.
Oh, What are you doing?
War film? What the fuck? Spider Chrome.
War.
CBS, Sci-Fi Green.
War never changes. Sepia tone?
War never changes.
Okay, so for each session, you should do like a different filter and a different costume.
Okay.
And luckily, later on in the game, you will get costume. You will get more costumes.
Yes. Oh yeah, that's it.
What? The retro filter?
Yeah, that's the one.
Ah, this is beautiful. Oh no. Oh no, you're taking advantage of the eyes. I never thought that the day would come when you would take advantage of the eyes.
Oh, fuck you. Come on, can't you at least, like, put it into a photo mode that I could take a... Can't take a screenshot? Come on, guys.
Indeed.
Ah, there we go.
Come on, Insomniac.
Gotta hold down the share button. There we go. Huh.
Oh, now I'm just gonna apply the memory up. Gonna go heal my Digimon and then... Hold on. Hello, Edgelord. I would love to go Odo Odaiba, except you kinda called me at a bad time. Let's heal up. And then let's save. Next time will be more Okami. So that'll be it for the night.
Yep. Well... I guess we're done for the night. See you later, man. Bye.
Laters.